Hello, good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're Tuesday night live racing with the Porsche Sprint Trophy round 2 here at the Red Bull Ring. Oh, welcome. I'll get through a few things and then we'll commence, I think. Hey, what's up, homie? Says Skyjacker in the chat. I'll get through the ditty gritty and then we'll crack on with... oh God, Liam's just left the room. Oh, he's restarting his PlayStation, I think. It's about 4 minutes away from qualifying, so I'll try and nip through all of this. The Porsche Sprint Trophy is a 6-week, one-make series using the Group 4 Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport and is inspired by both the Porsche Super Cup and Porsche Sprint Challenge. The championship will consist of 18 races at 6 different circuits. Each round begins with a 10-minute qualifying session before 3 sprint races of over 20 miles. Racers will have standing starts with jump starts turned on. Drivers are free to choose their race tyres from the available compounds, mediums, softs and super softs. However, all 3 compounds must be used over the 3 races of a round. Pit stops are not allowed during the races, but the tyre wear and fuel rates should enable all drivers to fight for positions when the races enter its final stages. Sorry, I'll turn it down. The engine was really loud at these Porsches. Brum brum. So you get a point for points are available for pole in qualifying and final finishing positions. I'm sure it's probably fastest lap of the whole round. A drop score system is in place, which means the points scored at the driver's worst round will not count to the end. Told you what car it is. Qualifying's 10 minutes, and they've got a new rule because of the tyre glitch that they have to race 1, the first sprint race, on the tyres that they qualify on. So if they want to go strategic and qualify on medium tyres, then you know most people will go for the soft and the soft super softs for qualifying. You know, it might be a wise move to go for medium, start from the back, and then you know the other guys are going to be on the slower compounds for the rest of the round, whilst you can go around using your nice fast ones. So you know, it is an element of tacticalness there. I mean, we all assume everyone's going to go super softs in qualifying and race 1, but you never know. You never know, so I might punt a chance. So race 1, the grid is determined by qualifying session. Race 2, the grid is determined by reversing the results of race 1. And race 3, the grid is determined by reversing the results of race 2. And that's everything you guys need to know. I can tell you the table. We've had 1 round, but still, it's nice, refresher, see how people are doing. On the top of the pile is IR Graham. That's the man we've been watching while I've been muttering away. He's on 46 points, with Liam Anfield in 2nd on 43 points. Matt Psycho 3rd on 42 points. Bunny is in 4th on 40 points, as is Shuren in 5th on 40 points. Cymex is in 6th on 37 points. Homesick Alien in 7th on 31 points. Noxie is 8th on 24 points. Skyjacker 9th on 22 points. Jokers is 10th on 20 points. Jim is 11th on 17 points, with Pat in 12th on 17 points. Rido in 13th on 13 points, and Rivixter 14th on 11 points. So that's the table, that's all the rules. We've got everything covered. We can sit back and just chill. So in the chat, Skyjacker was the first man up, saying what's up, homie. Yeah, I'm down, bruh. Racer Brown also, hello all. And my man Thingamajig, yo yo yo, Racer Brown. And Racer Brown also says good luck everyone. And Mac Attack in the chat saying evening all, good luck to all racing. So you guys out there through my big square. Oh, Skyjacker's asking if we're ready for quali, and I am going to get in there with a big R, a movement not started by me, but I've got fully behind me. The top 3 were big R's. Liam's not ready. Cymex is, yes, he's a Y. Rivixter's a R. Bunny's a big capital R. IRG staying old school with the Y. Jokers is in there with a capital R. See, it's coming along. It's bubbling up, this movement. Oh, and the Miko Wivery is in the chat saying evening. And there is the qualifying countdown. It has started. Who do we fancy? Shuren looks like he was the fastest in the practices, but IR Graham has been strong after round 1. And we'll see whose tyres are on what tyres. Whose tyres are on what cars. So Skyjacker as host gets that first garage space, and he's using it to full effect by getting out first. Let's hope we've got no pit glitches. And we'll have a quick look round, see if everyone's getting out, and it does look that way. So the curse of the glitch. Ooh, guess he's not moved yet, but we will see. He might be just having a rest. There he goes, and he's not bouncing off walls. And again, Mr. Guesty, it's looking like a very fine livery you've come up with, or your people have come up with. So they're bundling out there now for an outlap. Looks like IRG. That's Psycho next on track in these Caymans. They do look good. So IRG's opted for the softs in qualifying and race 1. Super softs for Mr. Psycho. Homesick Alien, he's gone with the super softs with his grid finder Porsche. Bunny there, he's gone for super softs. Liam Anfield has gone soft. Shiren for the super softs. Jokers has gone super softs. Cymex has gone out there on the super softs. Rido has gone mediums. Someone's gone tactical, thinking everyone's going to get their fast tyres out of the way early doors. Skyjacker also mediums. Interesting stuff there. Rivixter, where is he? Rivixter was there. He's gone up to 10th. Okay. Rivixter has also gone mediums. Interesting. Medium there for Skyjacker we already saw. Noxie's gone softs. And Guesty there has gone super soft. So, interesting stuff. IR Graham though, he started his fast lap now. He's out there at the Red Bull Ring. He's got through turn 1. He's heading up to turn 2. That Psycho just behind him on track. Not enough to distract as they go into turn 2. A lovely line there. IRG has pulled himself. In the chat, Mama Sykes says, hello guys, hi. So IRG is out there on his first flying lap. Matt Psycho not too far behind him. Behind them, they've got Homesick Alien, who seems to be closing in on Matt Psycho. I don't know if that rough air will be affecting the Alien. He might have found himself a little bit too close to Mr. Psycho in this qualifying session. He might have to give up on a lap. That Psycho's out there wide, getting over the dust, and the Alien has caught him right up. This is awkward. Bit orcs for the Alien. He would hope Psycho would pull over, but Psycho wants that lap. He probably thinks it's still good. He's still got some power in there, but I don't think he's costing the Alien anything at yet. But the Alien's going for a... No, he's backed off. He had to. So there we go. IR Graham setting the first time with a 28.128 Alien. Second across the line, well, third across the line with 28.1. But Bunny's gone faster than all. We didn't see any of these guys. A 27.8 from the Bunster. Joker's going second fastest with a 27.902. Knocking IR Graham down to third. Homesick Alien into fourth. Liam Anfield posting fifth fastest. No, Guesty's gone pole. Guesty on those super softs, he has taken pole position with a 1:27.727. Bunny second fastest with a 27.878. Joker's third fastest with a 27.9. Ooh, nearly losing the back of the Cayman there. IRG is fourth with a 28.1. Homesick Alien fifth fastest with a 28.1 also. Liam Anfield was still at sixth place, only half a second behind pole position. Liam Anfield with a 28.2. Cymex is seventh. Matt Psycho down to eighth, but we did see him going wide in that corner. Rido is in ninth place on those medium tyres. He might be the top medium guy. So Rido in ninth on the medium tyres with Rivixter in 10th. 11th for Noxie on those softs. Skyjacker 12th on his mediums, and Shiren must have had a big off on that first lap, so we'll watch him for a little bit. He's 11.4 seconds up on his fastest, and he's 11.2 seconds off pole. IR Graham has just put it on pole, sorry. Matt Psycho's gone second fastest on his second run. Bunny has just toppled him off at second place. Liam Anfield set a time, but he's still in sixth, it looks like. Cymex, I said, was going fast. He's got himself up into second place there. Fantastic stuff from Simex. Suren also going faster. Suren there in third. Skyjacker has gone faster on those medium tyres. So a quick run through is IR Graham. The GOAT is on top in pole position by 500ths of a second. Simex in second place, just losing the Cayman there. Suren is third fastest. The Russian sensation getting his little bit in there. In fourth we have a Bunny. Fourth fastest. The times are so close to each other. He is 8 thousandths ahead of Matt Psycho, who's sitting currently in fifth place. I should remind you the tyres they're on. IR Graham on the softs, Simex on the super softs, carrying a bit of damage at the front there. Suren on the super softs, Bunny is on the super softs, Matt Psycho on the super softs. But I saw a purple before we cut away from Matt Psycho, so we'll just watch Matt Psycho come round the final part of the lap, because I'm sure I spied a little purple thing popping up. IR Graham's gone faster again with a 26.980, and there you go, 127.3 for Matt Psycho. Homescaling also going faster, and Bunny is absolutely annoying Matt Psycho tonight. Every time Matt Psycho's supposed to time, Bunny is some couple of seconds down the road ready to better it. Liam Anfield has gone faster. He's not even in sixth anymore. He's dropped down a little bit. Liam Anfield in ninth place there, 27.931. Skyjacker going faster. We'll look at the battles. There is Skyjacker. He's the top note. Noxie has just topped it into the 10th place there with a 28.4. Skyjacker is the top medium runner with a 28.9. Rivixter next on the road is a 29.4, and Rido with a 29.6. Very close between the three medium runners out there. On the top though, the soft running IR Graham with a 26.980. Bunny doing an absolute stand-up job there on his super softs at 27.219, just a 1 and a bit tenths ahead of Mr. Psycho. And Homesick Alien in fourth. Can Homesick Alien and muster up a little bit more speed just around these last couple of corners? He's out a little bit wide, but it's not the end of the world. Pointing it in, IR Graham going faster again with a 26.614, 2 tenths faster again, and there goes Homesick Alien, no faster than he went before. And at the moment, none of the top guys are setting times. Liam Anfield has put himself up into second spot there with a 27.104, nearly half a second behind IR Graham. But there's Suren topples him with a 26.807. Rido has gone faster with a 20. Oh, and so has Skyjacker. Guesty a 27.6. Guesty is in 8th. And then we have Skyjacker in 11th. He's just having a little spin, getting out of his system before the race. 28.545, 7 tenths faster than Rido, who is also on those medium tyres, who is only a 10th ahead of a Rivixter in the Cowman, I think I called it last week, right? The cow car. So IR Graham, he is flying tonight. He is on fire. He's only on the soft tyres, and the guys just can't get close. Suren is 2 tenths off. Liam Anfield is nearly half a second off. Bunny is 6 tenths off. Matt Psycho is 7 and a bit tenths off. They're all coming around the final corner. Are they all going to post faster times? IR Graham's gone across. Suren. Oh no, sorry, I missed him. Bunny's gone over, he hasn't gone any faster. Matt Psycho has gone faster though. He's got himself back ahead of Suren. Suren's time's gone funny for some reason. Oh, unless he's got exactly the same time as Suren. A 26.807 for Suren, and a 26.807 for Matt Psycho. For some reason it's put Matt Psycho in second spot, but he's getting purples now. Guesty also going faster, and Simex as well. Simex up in 7th with a 27.5, still within a second of pole. 8 tenths off of pole, Guesty. And there is Jokers. Jokers going faster in 9th place, just ahead of Noxie there. A at 27.5, still within a second of pole. This is very close. Noxie off the road, letting some cars go by, I believe, in his Jägermeister. Skyjacker still top of the medium runners there in 11th, 7 tenths ahead of Rido, with Rivixter only a tenth behind Rido. But IR Graham, so where is Matt Psycho? Oh, it looks like he's thrown it off. Poor Matt Psycho. Oh, he's done. He's gone in the pits. He's got nothing out. Shiren, meanwhile, he's gone faster. Can he topple IR Graham in the last lap? Shiren, he's coming around the final corners. This is his very last bite at the cherry as he comes around. He's coming up towards the line. And no, he doesn't go any faster at the moment. Cymex has gone faster in 5th. Guesty has moved into 7th. That looks like the guys who are moving. 6th for Bunny in the end. Skyjack has gone faster also. Guesty in 7th. Homesick Alien in 8th. Joker's 9th. Joker's still going. Can he find anything else in that final lap? He goes faster, but he stays in 9th. Skyjacker 10th. Oh, he just got ahead of Noxie, who's on those soft tyres. Noxie coming around now. Oh, I think we saw him off the road. 12th for Rido, but it looks like, is he still going? No, his hazards are on, and Rivixter's hazards are on. So, IRG is on pole by nearly just under 2 tenths from the Russian sensation Shiren. Matt Psycho is in 3rd alongside Liam Anfield. 5th for Cymex, who will be alongside a Bunny. Guesty is in 7th alongside Homesick Alien. Jokers is in 9th with Skyjacker on those medium tyres. What's he going to be able to do from that position? With Noxie, Rido and Rivixter behind. This is going to be very, very exciting. As we look at them lined up, IRG at the top of the pile with Shiren in 2nd, Matt Psycho 3rd, Liam Anfield 4th. It's going to be manic going into the first corner. I tell thee, we're waiting for the lights. We're looking for them to come on. Watching IR Graham just holding his accelerator and handbrake. And they're gone. I didn't even see the light. So IR Graham gets a great getaway, but it looks like Shiren also getting a beautiful pull. And it looks like Shiren's just edging ahead of IRG, but IRG's sticking it out around the outside. Where is IRG? He's off the track, but he's back on again. And behind him, he's got Matt Psycho in 3rd with Bunny up into 4th. Liam Anfield dropping down to 5th. Joker's up to 6th. Skyjacker made a great leap there in 7th on those medium tyres. Noxie in 8th. Homesick Alien lost a little bit there. 9th. 10th for Rivixter. 11th for Rido. Oh, Guesty's dropped down to 12th there with Cymex. Cymex, awful start for Cymex. Let's see what happened if we can. No, he's already ghosted and he's away from the other guys. So we missed that, unfortunately, from Cymex. That's unfortunate. He was right up there, wasn't he? But Shiren is leading from IR Graham. He's on the super soft tyres, so IR Graham on them softs, with Matt Psycho in 3rd, also on the super soft tyres. Bunny there 4th, just ahead of Jokers, who's battling it out with Liam Anfield at the moment. Liam Anfield making the move up the inside of Jokers. Jokers in 5th. He's holding on to it, but Jokers off the road. And Liam Anfield's through. And Noxie, where did Noxie? Oh my God, there's a massive crash here. I think as Jokers went back on the track, they all clouted into him, it seems. Here is a quick replay. I say quick, it's the longest one, because I weren't sure. But as you see, the Liam Anfield moving up the inside. Jokers and misses his line. He comes back on the track, just in front of Skyjacker, and Homesick Alien comes across it all as well. And oh my word, it goes from worse to worse for Jokers. Jokers now in last place with Shiren leading the Russian sensation from IR Graham, only half a second ahead. With 7 seconds behind them is Matt Psycho. Bunny in 4th place, nearly 2 seconds behind Matt Psycho now on his super softs. Liam Anfield still battling battling it out because Noxie's on his comeback. Noxie not made any kind of showing in qualifying, but come the race, Noxie up to 6th, fighting Liam Anfield for position on soft tyres against Liam Anfield's soft tyres. Homesick Alien, after those bashers we saw, is still in 7th on those super softs, with Guesty up into 8th. He had early woes, as did Cymex, but they've come through the field now, up into 8th and 9th, with Rido in 10th, Rivixter in 11th, Jokers. Oh, has Skyjacker waited for Jokers maybe? No, Skyjacker really far down from Jokers, so we saw Skyjacker come across Jokers on track, and then Homesick involved as well, but somehow Skyjackers ended up right down there. Shiren still leading on lap 2 of 8. IR Graham 6/10 behind him now. IR Graham losing touch a little bit. Matt Psycho, he's not getting any closer to IR Graham though. These cars are a handful to drive. Mama Sight says internet playing up. Who, what, mine? Is it? Bunny in 4th with Liam Anfield in 5th. Homesick Alien in 6th place with Noxie in 7th. Unbelievable stuff from Noxie, and here comes Guesty as well. We saw him right at the back coming through up to 8th with Cymex. What a comeback from Cymex. He was miles out of it. There's Redo, the top medium runner. And what a race he's having at the moment, in 10th place with Rivixter, not too far behind in 11th, keeping track of him. Jokers there we saw having a bit of an off on his super soft tyres, but he's going to rabbit them super softs. Imagine he's going to catch the medium boys up before the end of the race with Skyjacker on those mediums. It's a tough call, but he's pulling in some lap times. Shiren then, how long can he stay ahead of IR Graham? Shall we have a look from IR Graham's point of view as he tries to hunt down the Russian sensation, Shiren. We've got Matt Psycho 7/10 behind us now. And Matt Psycho on those faster tyres, so he will manage to be able to pull up to the back of IR Graham pretty soon. And if IR Graham catches up with Shiren, that also helps Matt Psycho out. So from IR Graham's point of view, he does not want to be held up by the Russian, but he's struggling to catch up with him. He's closed up on him, under braking. Unbelievable stuff. So IR Graham keeping an eye on Shiren. He's pulled another couple of tenths out on Matt Psycho. He's going for the move around the outside, but he's going to flip it underneath. This is what I imagine, but no. Ooh, he's staying around the outside. Shiren keeping guard on the inside. He knows what IR Graham's playing at. He knows IR Graham's got a bit of a faster run at the moment. He's got to run down this corner, but he's got to go around the outside. Shiren making that inside impenetrable, and IR Graham's trying to stick it out there, but it just isn't enough grip, and Shiren comes out just ahead, and IR Graham, he's going to try and lunge up the inside here, but he hasn't got the space, and Shiren maintains that lead for a couple of corners, and IR Graham has to find another plan. Matt Psycho meanwhile smiling from ear to ear as they close. They slow each other down, and he can close in on the back of them. Bunny in 4th. He's 2.4 seconds behind Matt Psycho at the moment, but IR Graham, he wants to make the move quickly. If Shiren's struggling on those super softs, and it looks like he is, and Shiren's out wide with IR Graham's trying to make the move up the inside. Shiren and IR Graham drag racing to the first corner. Shiren just slightly ahead of IR Graham, but IR Graham's got that inside line. He's going to be later on the brakes, is IR Graham, and he makes the move up into first place, and he's through. Shiren trying to come back at him. Shiren trying to have a look at that inside line for the next corner. IR Graham, he can't close the door quick enough, and there goes Shiren. He's coming up, but now IR Graham's got Matt Psycho around the outside to worry about. This is crazy. 3 wide into the corner. Who's it going to be? IR Graham in the middle with Shiren up the inside, but IR Graham comes out on top with Shiren in 2nd and Matt Psycho there in 3rd spot. Bunny closing up now by a 2nd in 4th. He's going to be in that battle pretty soon. IR Graham has got to run and hide, but Shiren has got the pace, and so has Matt Psycho. Fantastic racing here. IR Graham leading from, oh, what's going on here? Looks like Matt Psycho has made a move around Shiren. I don't know if Shiren just sort of pulled over for Matt Psycho, possibly. Massago's tyres in a bit of a better state than, well, about the same. And Bunny closing down them now in less than a second. Behind Shiren is Bunny. Liam Anfield, sorry, we've neglected the rest of the field, but there is Liam Anfield in 5th place. He's 5.7 seconds behind that battle, and he's 2 seconds ahead of Simex. Simex getting ahead of Guesty and Noxie. Guesty in 7th with Noxie in 8th. Homesick Alien down to 9th place, but he's just done the fastest lap of the race with a 27.326, so he's coming back at Noxie. Rido, the top medium runner, in 10th, just ahead of Rivixter. He's maintained that same gap from Rivixter, but there's a yellow flag. Someone moving through the gap. No, I can't see anyone dropping. Oh, there it is. It's Noxie. Noxie having a struggle in the last corner, and comes a Jokus around that final corner. Can he catch Noxie up? Noxie's back on his way again, and Skyjacker's some way off on those medium tyres. There's not much you can do. So IR Graham nearly a second ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho we saw getting past Shiren. Shiren just maintaining behind Matt Psycho, but Bunny ever getting closer to the Team 13 driver. And we've got a crazy race up here anymore. It looked like Bunny was just about to make a move. Liam Anfield 6.5 seconds behind that battle. 2.3 seconds ahead of Simex. Simex, he's got Guesty just behind him by 6/10. 3/10, so Simex in trouble from Guesty. Guesty having a look one way, having a look the other way. Guesty's made the move. Guesty's up the inside of Simex, and Simex down into 7th spot there. Simex's tyres really hurting Guesty. No, they're about the same, Guesty's and Simex, but we've seen Guesty drive on an old set of tyres quite well. But Simex looks like he's coming back at Guesty now. He's looking for a way. Meanwhile, while they battle, they've got a very fast Homesick Alien behind them, although he did a 35 last lap around. So Guesty up into 6th place ahead of Simex. Simex going out wide in that final corner. Homesick Alien just about keeping hold of the Cayman as it goes around that final corner. Rido up into 9th with Noxie's off. Rivixter now up into 10th place with Noxie in 11th place ahead of Jokers in 12th. And Skyjacker just having a nice cruise all by himself. We're on lap 6 of 8, and IR Graham is only still 1.1 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho. Is there anything Matt Psycho's got in his pocket to bring out against IR Graham? IR Graham on those racing softs, so they're not going off as fast as Matt Psycho's are. Shiren 1.2 seconds. Shiren under threat from Bunny. Bunny having an absolute corker here in 4th place. He's looked after those tyres early doors. He didn't burn them, and now he's got a bit of life to fight in the final couple of laps. This is a fantastic race that we are seeing. 5th place Liam Anfield, 6th Guesty. Oh, Guesty back ahead of Simex with Homesick Alien there in 8th place. We're sat on board with Bunny in 4th place, chasing down the Russian sensation Shiren. And it's a tough battle between the two of them. You can see what a handful that Porsche Cayman is. The Group 4 car. Now we've started the final lap. Let's have a look. IR Graham 1.6 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho is a second ahead of Shiren. Shiren just holding on to that podium ahead of Bunny by 2/10. Bunny coming down. He's got the toe. Is he going to try and late break it into turn 2? He just hasn't got the grip. He has. He's trying. Oh no, Bunny lost the back end, but he gained it up. Great catch from Bunny, and he didn't lose too much time. Still behind Shiren by 3/10 in 5th place. Guesty, but he's under 5 from Liam. No, Liam's dropped back. Oh my word, what has happened to Liam? Let's have a quick look. We shouldn't on the last lap. No, it does. Looks like Guesty's caught Liam up. Liam Anfield trying to defend up that inside, but Guesty is on him. Guesty on those old super softs, remember? Brilliant stuff. So as we come round, I was worried then they'd finish the race while we were in a thingy. So where was we up to? Guesty up into 5th. Liam Anfield down to 6th. Simex in 7th. Homesick Alien in 8th place. Rido, the top medium runner, in 9th. Noxie in 10th. He got himself ahead of Rivixter in the end. Rivixter, though, fighting hard for that in 10th place. 12th for Jokers, and Skyjacker in the wall in 13th. And there we go, IR Graham coming around final corner, and he crosses the line to take the win. Matt Psycho in second place. Shiren maintains that podium. Take a boo, my son. And Bunny in 4th place. Guesty coming around for a fine 5th place there, as we saw him quite far back in the thingy. And Liam Anfield takes 6th ahead of Cymex in 7th, who also did a fantastic job he looked quite far back. Homesick Alien brings her home in 8th place. Rido, the top medium runner, in 9th, with Noxie in 10th, just ahead of Rivixter, who finished in 11th. 12th is a Jokers, crossing the line there for Team 13, and Skyjacker did not have a fun race, although his last 3 laps, brilliant, 29s. On the money there. So Skyjacker, but he's got the worst run out of the way. He's got those medium tyres done and dusted as he enters the final corner in his Vodafone Cayman Porsche GT4 Super Sport, or whatever they call it, and he crosses the line in 13th. Awesome stuff there. And there you go, IRG takes the victory, pole position, but not the fastest lap. Slip in your old age, IR Graham. So I'll take you to the race results. I'll take you to the candy shop. Right, IRG, there he is, IR Graham, top man. Takes the win. Had to fight for it from Shiren. Matt Psycho comes second, just ahead of Shiren, that was the early leader. I don't know if he's cooked his tyres near the end of the race, but he just seemed to lose out a little bit of pace on IR Graham and Matt Psycho. Bunny, saving his tyres early doors, came at Shiren near the end of the race there, but Shiren had enough in his back pocket to stay ahead of Bunny, who finished 4th. Guesty, on the move, mid-race, came up to 5th place. We saw him get past Cymex and Liam Anfield, so Guesty on an absolute tear at the moment. Liam Anfield in 6th, nice and consistent, but I imagine that's not where he's used to finishing. He'll be wanting to change that pretty soon. Cymex in 7th. There goes the settings. Cymex getting that 7th spot, which is amazing because we saw him right at the back of the field on lap 1. So Cymex having a comeback there. Homesick Alien, he was up there. I don't know where he was, but seemed to lose him somewhere along the way. Down into 8th. Rido, great race on them medium tyres, finishing in 9th place. Noxie in 10th. He was quite high at some point. We saw he had a spin in the last corner for Noxie. 11th for Rivixter. 12th for Joe Cass. And I think Skyjacker's finished now. And there you go, there's Skyjacker in 13th. Homesick Alien got your fastest lap at 27.326, but it's the fastest lap of the round that takes the points. Club Sport, that's it. And I like Super Sport. Nico Wivery putting me right, saying it's the Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Wow, that was a crazy race. That was just the first one. We've got another 2 of those. So let me take you back. I guess there's nothing more to show you. A lap chart, I suppose, but there's not much to see. Oh, I worked out how to move this last time, didn't I? And now I've forgotten. Oh, I go down onto one of these, and then I can. No. Oh yeah, there you go. You can move. So there you can see. There's the changeover. Around about lap 6. God, that controller does my head in. Lap 6, they all swapped positions. It's a fantastic race. Anyway, you don't want to look at that. That's boring. I'll take you to the take you back to the track, I guess, while they're practicing. I don't know when. 20:35. We've got another 5 minutes, so we can just watch them going round and round for 5 minutes before race 2 commences. Only 2 out there at the moment. Liam Anfield on the mediums. What did we see? I can't remember what we saw on the first race, so don't look to me to remember what tyres people were on, because I can't even remember what Liam Anfield was on. He was on softs, I think. Excuse me. I know Rido was on mediums. I know IRG was on softs, Matt Psycho super softs, Bunny was on super softs, so was Shiren on the super softs. I think Jokers was on super softs. Can't remember what Liam Manfield was on. I think he was on softs, but he's gone for mediums this second race, it looks like, or he's practicing with the mediums. Shiren, he's also going mediums, it looks like, or he's practicing with the mediums. Jokers also out there practicing with medium tyres on. Jam says, where's your bit of paper from season 1? I know, I'm totally lazy on this one. I'm going freestyle. No bits of paper to write things down. I was eating steak and new potatoes about 10 minutes before it started. So my prep time was awful. Plus I've done another stream already this evening. I'm trying to catch up from my broken voice. And the back stack of replays I've got lined up to do. It's nice to see you, Jam, anyway. Lovely to see you in the chat. I wish you'd come back in the Discord. It's not for chatting on air, but it'd be lovely to see you in some of our championships. I miss you, man. I mean that in a manly way, but I miss you, brother. So Liam Anfield then, we said, was on the mediums. Shiren looks like he's taking the mediums. Jokers is out there on the mediums. Fourth there for Matt Psycho on the mediums. I am, yes. I think I'm going through that. Your balls drop another inch when you hit 40 odd. I think 44 now, and my voice is breaking again, so I'm obviously going for another deeper change. No, I was belting out Taylor Swift, man. I was hitting those high notes, and I strained the bad boy, and it's taken like nearly 2 weeks to get normal. I still feel like I'm husky. It doesn't hurt or anything anymore though. So what did I say? Matt Psycho's on the mediums, practicing on the mediums. Cymex also on the mediums, and Homesick's gone for the soft option. Have I got hair where hair wasn't before? Yeah, in my ear rolls, and lots more in my nostrils. It's the second puberty. You get it in your 40s, you wait. Where your nasal hair doubles up and you have hair growing out your ear rolls. And I found one on my shoulder. Oh, it was devastating. I got out of the bath, I was drying myself, and I saw this long hair hanging out the back of my shoulder. I had to pluck that bad boy. I was like, no hairy back gorillas around here, please. I'll end up being called Danny DeVito or something. So, Joker's there. Fastest in practice on those medium tyres, a 29.322. We saw Skyjacker doing a 29 dead on those medium tyres. I didn't notice Rido's or Rivixter's times. There's Shiren, 29.4, so it looks like the mediums hitting 29s. And that Psycho, he's getting purples. He's made a 29.2. So Shiren, 28.5. He's on those mediums. So Shiren looks like he might be making them mediums work for him. Cymex has gone out on the mediums. Looks like everyone's on the mediums for this race. For the likes of Rido. Oh, a practice start. Hang on. Practice start from Homesick Alien. I love it. There you go. Great stuff. That's how Homesick launches off of the grids. Beautiful. So we said IR Graham's gone out on the mediums. Homesick's on the soft tyre. Rido might be on the super softs. Riv Bunny is going to go mediums. Rivixter might go for super soft. Guesty might go on softs. And Noxie, it looks like he's going to go for the medium tyre. We're going to have a hot battle behind those. The soft guys are going to disappear. And then we're going to have a second battle with the medium guys. And it's going to be mostly the field. But Shiren looks like he can make his medium sing. The Russian sensation out there. A 28.5 on a set of mediums. Cymex, next best. With a 28.6. Matt Psycho managed a 28.8 on his medium grade racing tyres. Liam Anfield a 29.1 with his mediums, not quite touching the 28s, but he's not far off. Skyjacker is asking if we're ready. disappear in between the next two races, I'm hoping. Loads of R's. Look at them. Everyone was on the button in this one. No messing. Oh, look, there's me and my controller. My brilliant, brilliant controller. Just touches the table and then it has a flit. There you go. Skyjacker has started race 2. Hold on to your bonnets, boys and girls. That's going to be a reverse grid, remember, of the results of race 1. They're not allowed to use the same compound they did in race 1. Skyjacker on that pole. I didn't look what tyres he went for, but he's used mediums, so he's going to be on a fine set of tyres. He's made a great choice here, I think. As we watch him on the grid, we can see he's on the super softs. He means business. He means to win this race. Does Skyjacker. And Joker's on the medium tyres in that second spot. Rivixter's on a softer set of tyres and he's on the super soft, so Rivixter in a great position in that third place. See a car weaving around in the background. Skyjacker makes it through in first place with Joker's holding on to that second. Rivixter in third. Noxie is in fourth on those medium tyres with Cymex in fifth, and then we've got a whole host of cars. It's Liam Anfield in sixth, Homesick Alien in seventh on the soft tyres. He's on a faster set of tyres than the guys ahead of him. Bunny in eighth, on the medium ninth, because Guesty just slipped it up. There's Liam's doing a lot of moving around there. I can't keep it up. Oh no, as Liam he looked ghosted. Matt Psycho there in 8th. He's just being patient and waiting, as is IR Graham. Shiren in 10th. Guesty down into 11th. Rido 12th. And Rivixter, oh dear, Rivixter. He was up there in 2nd place, and oh, it just looks like somewhere in the middle of all of that, he ended up off the track and then spinning it. Poor Ribs. So far then, Skyjacker still leading by 1.6 seconds. Homesick Alien has made his way up into 2nd place. Liam Anfield in 3rd. It's all changed. Cymex in 4th. Bunny 5th. Joker 6th. Jokers has dropped back to 6th. Matt Psycho coming up. IR Graham 8th. Shiren in 9th. Guesty in 10th. Noxie was up there, wasn't he? Rido in 11th. And there's Ribbix there. Noxie's dropped off the front of the pack as well. So Skyjacker 1.8 seconds on those super softs ahead of Homesick Alien, who's on the softs. His tyres will last out a little bit better than Skyjacker, but Skyjacker could run and hide early doors. Liam Anfield there in 3rd. He's being attacked by Cymex. Cymex looking for a way around the outside. Cymex also on the medium tyres, but we saw it in practice. No, it was Shiren who was ultra fast on those, but Cymex was 2nd fastest on those medium tyres, and he really is dogging. But now Bunny on the medium tyres right behind Cymex. Here we go, turning up to turn 2. Bunny's already passed Cymex, but he's not made it, and Cymex has gone up the inside, and Bunny wins all out because he tried to jump up the both of them. Now they're having a drag race down to turn 3, all side by side. This is crazy stuff. There is Bunny in 3rd, then Cymex in 4th, Liam Anfield in 5th, and no one knows. Cymex gets squeezed between the two of them. He has to back out of it, and Bunny's still in 3rd. Liam Anfield on the outside. He loses a bit of traction, and Cymex moves up into 4th place ahead of Liam Anfield. Joker's just behind these guys. Matt Psycho 7th. Shiren has got, oh, we've lost IR Graham. Shiren is in 8th. Rido is in 9th. Rivixter in 10th place. 11th there for IR Graham. IR Graham dropping down with Guesty in 12th and Noxie in 13th. So Skyjacker nearly 2 seconds ahead of the Alien. We're only on lap 2 though. Oh my word, we've got a long way to go yet. Homesick Alien there chasing down Skyjacker, and they've got nearly 2.5 seconds from Bunny. Bunny's got Cymex hotly in pursuit on his medium tyres. Bunny's on medium tyres also, and Liam Anfield is on medium tyres. Behind that we've got cars all over the place. Skyjacker is in 6th with Shiren now up into 7th. He's trying to get a toe off of Matt Psycho. He's on the medium tyres, as is Matt Psycho, and they're going for it in turn 1, but Matt Psycho stays ahead of the Russian. Shiren in 7th. There is Jokers in 8th. He's slipping down as Rido catches him up on his super soft tyres. He has a look around the outside of turn 2. And Rido, he's got the tyres. He's already slightly ahead of Jokers, but Jokers has gone the inside. But now Rido slips it underneath, and Jokers has gone out very wide. Jokers down into 9th as Rido moves up into 8th. Brilliant stuff. Rivixter in 10th with IR Graham on the comeback in those medium tyres in 11th. Guesty in 12th on medium tyres, and Noxie down on those medium tyres as Noxie Skyjacker can tell you there's not much you can do when you're that far behind on the mediums. So Skyjacker maintaining that 2-second lead, but it's dropping a little bit. His tyres look okay though, but Homesick Alien on an absolute push. Maybe lap 3. His softs are just out there, perfect peak condition, because he's pulled a couple of tenths back on Skyjacker there in second. Cymex has got ahead. Well, no, Cymex was ahead of Bunny, wasn't he? And Liam Anfield was very close behind these guys, but Liam Anfield's dropped back to Matt Psycho. He's going to have to get defensive because Matt Psycho wants that 5th place. Sharon in 7th, coming along with Matt Psycho for the ride, and Liam Anfield, he's done enough racing for a day, he thinks. My word, he's had to battle it out with those 2 ahead of him, and now he's got to battle it out with Matt Psycho and Sharon. Matt Psycho pulling it out of the drag, but no, he's not got enough speed to get up the inside of Liam Anfield there in his Porsche. Matt Psycho 6th with Sharon in 7th, Rido in 8th place. He's 1.4 seconds ahead of Jokers. He's on those super soft tyres, so he should catch him up. Matt Psycho having another look at Liam Anfield. What a battle between these two. Skyjacker still leading from Homesick Alien. Cymex in 3rd with Bunny in 4th place. It looks like Bunny is all over the back of Cymex though, coming into turn 3. Can Bunny do something? He's trying to get late on the brakes, but he cannot. And behind them, they've got Matt Psycho having a look at Liam Anfield. Sharon in 7th, Rido in 8th, Jokers in 9th, Rivixter is in 10th place, and IR Graham has caught Rivixter up, and he is looking for a way past on his medium tyres, but Rivixter, he's on those super soft, so it's going to be very difficult for IR Graham to find a way past there. 12th place for Guesty on those medium tyres, and Noxie in 13th on medium tyres also. But Skyjacker leads the way, 2.3 seconds. He's pulled a little bit out on the Alien. Last time around he did a 27.668. The Alien did a 27.747. This time around he does a 30.6. He's losing a bit of time, but the Alien, he posted 27.8, so the Alien should be getting closer. Interesting. Cymex then just ahead of Bunny. He's got his hands full with Bunny in his Porsche, his fast lane Porsche. Oh, Bunny sideways through that corner, while Cymex defends all he can in his Martini Racing Porsche. Liam Anfield still defending from the Sick Children's Trust liveried Porsche there, and he's there on the inside is Liam Anfield. He's maintaining, he's doing what he has to do, but Matt Psycho doing the switcheroo, and he's got himself up alongside it. They're drag racing down to turn 3. No, Matt Psycho ahead. He got a better drive out of that corner, but Liam Anfield's trying to get the toe. Liam Anfield, he's looking around the outside. It's going to be a tough ask. He's going to try and flip it underneath Matt Psycho, but Matt Psycho, he wasn't born yesterday. He says, Liam, I know that move. I've pulled that move. But Liam's going to get a run down the inside. No, Matt Psycho covers him off. Matt Psycho sliding a little bit in that corner though. The medium tyres giving up on him, and Matt Psycho just about staying ahead of Liam Anfield, while Sharon is catching up the back of him in 7th place. Rido in 8th. He's not too far behind those guys as well. IR Graham has got himself... No, wait. Jokers has dropped behind Guesty, Jokers and Rivixter. We saw IR Graham coming up to the back of Rivixter, but he's down in 12th now, and Jokers has dropped down into 11th with Noxie there in 13th. Right. Wow, 1.1 seconds between Skyjacker and Homesick Alien there. The battle for first and second. Cymex 6.3 seconds behind them, but he's only got Bunny tenths behind him. Bunny poised to make that move anytime soon to try and grab that podium position. Behind Bunny, Matt Psycho is 1.6 seconds adrift with Liam Anfield in close tow. Ooh, Bunny there, the back end just wanted to step out on Bunny as he's chasing Cymex down. There's some crazy racing out there. Skyjacker leading the way, and he has a look, does Bunny, but it's just too far back, and he's hoping that Cymex gets on that accelerator too early, slides up the back end, but he doesn't. Cymex perfect accuracy as he pulls out, and Bunny all over the back of Cymex. He cannot do anything about that Martini Porsche in front of him. Skyjacker is 1.1 seconds. Nothing has changed between the Alien and Skyjacker out in the lead. It's checkmate out there, stalemate. Cymex just ahead of Bunny. Matt Psycho there, catching those two up as they race each other. We're on lap 6 of 8. Liam Anfield not far behind, and Shiren getting attacked by Rido on those super softs. Shiren on the medium tyres, so Rido on the move, attacking the Russian sensation. He's out there wide though. IR Graham then ahead of Guesty. Guesty staying with IR Graham on those medium tyres. A 28.3 from IR Graham last time around. Guesty a 28.4. Rivixter in 11th spot, ahead of Jokus, who's ahead of Noxie. So this is the battle. 1.4 seconds. Skyjacker, no extending. I was going to say extending, but it's down to 7/10. Homesick Alien closing the back gap up. Homesick Alien doing a 28.109 last time around, with Skyjacker doing a 27.9. So nothing in it between the two of them. It's seesawing up and down. Tenths here, tenths there. Who will win this race? It's 7th place. You can see Homesick Alien cannot get that accelerator down, the back end wiggling, and Skyjacker pulling away a little bit more on him. Super softs, he's made them last. Homesick Alien on them softs. There's Bunny. Bunny's made the move. Bunny has made the move ahead of Cymex. He's finally got himself up into 3rd place, but Cymex has got something to say about it. And Matt Psycho right on the edge of their battle also. So Bunny up into 3rd place ahead of Cymex on those medium tyres. It's a medium versus medium here with Matt Psycho as well. Liam Anfield's dropped behind them by about a second, and Shiren is closing down on Liam Anfield. He's having a look at Liam Anfield, and Rido, we saw having a run on Shiren earlier, has dropped back a little bit. IR Graham catching up. Rido, we're going on to the last lap, have we? Oh no, they've started the 7th lap, so we're on the penultimate lap up here, and Skyjacker is on the final lap. I thought so. So he's 7/10 ahead of Homesick Alien. If there's anything Homesick Alien can do, Matt Psycho making a move on Bunny and Cymex. It's a free-for-all for 3rd place. 3 of them, and all of them want 3rd place. There's Bunny. He's just ahead of Matt Psycho now. They're side by side. Shiren, can he get anything out of this? He can't. Matt Psycho is now up into 3rd. Bunny in 4th, and Cymex there in 5th place. It's a right ding-dong there for 3rd place. Cymex, like Liam Anfield, closing in on these guys as they battle. And oh my lord, Matt Psycho. Bunny having a look up the inside, but Cymex now ahead of Bunny. Bunny's had an off. Bunny's had an awful one. Bunny's dropping down. Skyjacker, he's miles away from the start. So Matt Psycho in 3rd, Cymex 4th. Liam Anfield moves up to 5th place. Shiren up in 6th. IR Graham moving up in 7th. Guesty up into 8th, and there goes Bunny. He's getting moving again now in 9th place. Oh, poor Bunny. He made a go for Matt Psycho, and he paid the penalty. Rido in 10th, with Rivixter in 11th, Joker's 12th, Noxie in 13th, and here comes Skyjacker to take his first winner of the Porsche Sprint Trophy this season. There you go, well done. Great stuff, Skyjacker. Homesick Alien bringing it home in 2nd place. Cracking stuff, and here comes Matt Psycho, still under siege from Cymex. Crosses the line for 3rd. Take a bow, my son. Cymex in 4th. And there is Liam Anfield finishing 5th. Shiren 6th. Graham 7th. Guesty in 8th. Bunny in 9th. Poor Bunny. Take a moment, Bunny. Take a deep breath, my friend. Rido getting 10th. Rivixter coming across the right line for 11th. Jokus bringing her home in 12th. Not a great race for Jokus on those medium tyres, but the medium tyres are now out of the way for Jokus. And Noxie coming home for 13th. Wow, I thought it wasn't going to be as hectic as the first race, but I was wrong. It was as hectic as the first race. I am definitely going to have myself a little break and give your guys' ears a break, because that's a lot of words all in a very short time. And there goes Noxie crossing the line for 13th. Super duper Skyjacker, brilliant stuff. Skyjacker takes the win. Homesick Alien in 2nd. Matt Psycho rounds out the podium. Here he is. Woo! There you go, car 99. Skyjacker takes the win and the fastest lap. So extra pointage. Right, I'll take you to the race results before we start the next race, which is, I guess, 5 minutes at minimum. Oh, this is such a rubbish one. So Skyjacker takes the win from Homesick Alien. Matt Psycho in 3rd. Wow, they had to fight for it though. Cymex there in 4th, and they had an awesome battle for 3rd with Matt Psycho, Cymex and Bunny. Liam Anfield finishes in 5th, Shiren in 6th, IR Graham gets 7th on his medium tyres, Guesty in 8th, Bunny in 9th, Rido in 10th, Rivixter in 11th, Jokus in 12th, Noxie in 13th, with Skyjacker getting the fastest lap on lap 2 with a 27.653. I think the fastest lap in the first race was a 27.3. So Skyjacker, great stuff for the fastest lap, but I don't think it's the fastest of the round. Right then, he's changed the settings. Oh, what did Bunny say sorry for? Oh, because he had a move. Oh, did Homescaling not see Liam? There's lots of question marks. Bunny said sorry for the tap, and Homesick says Liam question mark. Oh, maybe Liam and Homesick. Oh, is that? I don't know. I think it was Jokus. Maybe he's getting Liam mixed up with Jokus. And Shiren saying sorry to Liam. Lots of strange things going on there. I don't know. Cymex and Jokus have entered, so they'll be on. There's an Alexa stopping playing music. Do look my eye off for a split second. Bunny, no, it didn't cost me. Matt Psycho says, look at me getting carried away. Hoo-wee, that was some race, guys. So I don't know when he's saying. I know why I'm reading it, because I'm looking to see if he says a time. Skyjacker, 9 o'clock. There you go. I've got 9 minutes. So let's go to the track. Someone's just driving out. That's handy. I reckon it's Shiren. So you guys get to watch Shiren for 5 minutes while I go and do some yoga as the sun sets. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. back again. I better let him know. Hi everyone, hi, welcome back to the Virtual Racers Club. You didn't go anywhere, I did. I went outside, it's nice, it's pleasant. The bunnies are trying to grab the last bit of grass they can before they get locked up in their little box. It's not a little box, it's big. They say 3 hops, and them buggers can do about 6 hops in that thing, so... And it's only during the night. They get the whole garden all day long. We let them out in the morning, and they usually go away. It's meant to be when it gets dark, because it's really fox heavy. Why do you care about my bunnies? Why am I telling you about it? What a great 2 races we've had. G's out there on them super softs. He means business this last one. He finished about 7th, so he's going to be about middle of the pack in the next grid. Joe Cass, he's going to be up near front. He's on soft, so he's got a good opportunity. Liam Anfield, he was about middle of the pack. He's going for super softs. It's going to be a hard-fought battle out there. Shiren on the softs, middle of the pack. Homesicadian's going to be near the back, but he's on mediums, is he? Is this? Yes, he did softs, super softs, and now he's doing mediums. Another practice. Oh, I always catch him doing practices, just about. There we go. Great stuff. So Homesick Alien, he's out there on the medium tyres, starting from the back, so I don't suppose he's hoping for much. Just pick up a few spins, maybe. Cymex there. He's starting on the softs. Skyjacker, he's going softs from the back. Rivixter is on the softs. He's going to be near the front, so it's good for Rivixter. Rido on the softs. He's going to be near the front. Saw Rido in the chat. He said his steering wheel fell off the platform of his chair, and then he spun out. And he also said, but it was a great race. All. He said, great race all, though. Ozone 672 Games has given it an emoji in the chat. And Jam says, I love bunny talk. Yes. It's always time to talk about Lincoln and Coco. Coco Chanel. So IRG, he's out there showing everyone his intent, but he is trapped in the middle of a grid, so he's got to get his elbows out if he wants something from this. Already taking a win today. Skyjacker getting the second one. Matt Psycho, he's going to be near the back. He's on soft tyres. It's hard to call. This really is, because they come through. We're getting the ready sign from the host. And let me get in there with a R. Oh yeah, look, a couple of R's. Cymex, you traitor. Rido knows. Joker's knows. Homesick, yeah. It's for Rivixter. Oh, yeah, bravo, chap. Let's get it on. IRG. Guesty on the R. Good one. So's Bunny. Whee! Look, they're turning slowly but surely. They're turning to the R side. And Skyjack has started the final. We're seconds away. Oh, Bunting, you're a tease, my friend. Bunting giving it a large Y in the chat. He said he's sorry he had to. So here we go. Oh, Noxie's sitting on pole. Didn't look at his tyres. He might be in for a good shout, but he's got to keep that car going the right way. And I think a lot of them with these Caymans, the horsepower is a boost right up, the weight down, and they're finding them a very hard car to handle in the corners. But Noxie on them super softs. Can he pull a Skyjacker? We're waiting for the lights that we can't see. Great stuff. There goes Noxie. He's pulling away. Jokers is on the soft tyre. Also, Rivixter is on that soft tyre. They're all running up to that first corner. Noxie gets in first. Beautiful stuff from Noxie. Someone's gone really wide. Joker's there in second. Guesty is up into third place. IRG, middle of the pack. Push. He's up to fourth already. Right on the tail of Guesty with Bunny just to his outside in fifth. Rivixter in sixth. I think it was Rivixter we saw going wide. And then we've got a whole heap of cars. Shiren. No, Homesick. Oh, God, it's all over. Homesick's gone out wide. Then you've got Shiren, Skyjacker, Liam Anfield's in that bunch as well. So Shiren in seventh, then Liam Anfield, no. Seventh is Liam Anfield, no. Yeah, eighth is Shiren, ninth Skyjacker, and 10th Homesick Alien. They're all shuffling around, it's hard to say. Whoa, Rido at the back, he's giving Matt Psycho a bit of a tap, and there's a Team 13 car in there going a little bit slowly, and there it looks like Noxie's lost the lead to IR Graham. Man alive, it's happening all over the place. Sorry guys, trying to keep up with it, but IR Graham now leading from Jokus. Then Guesty in third place from Bunny in fourth. Rivixter is up into fifth with Liam Anfield in sixth. Skyjacker now in seventh. Noxie dropping down into ninth place alongside Shiren. Shiren now up into eighth. Noxie ninth. Homesick Aliens in 10th, but no, Matt Psycho's in 10th. So Matt Psycho up into 10th. He's having a battle with Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's got that inside line down there, but there goes Matt Psycho through into 10th. Homesick Alien in 11th. Rido in 12th, and Cymex shuffled down to the back there in 13th. Leading is IRG. Ahead of Jokus by half a second. Guesty is a 10th behind him, and oh my god, Bunny's making a big drastic move. Looked like Guesty had a little knock on Jokus, but they both survived. Jokus still in second, Guesty in third. Bunny looked like he had a massive wiggle on as he got into that corner. Hoo-wee. Liam Anfield in fifth. Rivixter closing in on him. He's on them soft tyres. Liam Anfield on the super soft tyres, but Rivixter wants to have a go. He's just a little too far back. Skyjacker on the tail of Rivixter with Shiren. Shiren, the Russian sensation, is in 8th place behind Skyjacker, ahead of Matt Psycho, who's now up to 9th, ahead of Noxie in 10th. Homesick Alien in 11th, with Cymex up into 12th, ahead of Arido. And that is the field so far on lap 2. Let's do it again. IR Graham leading by 1.2 seconds. Jokus in a lovely second spot, in a rhythm now. It cannot go wrong. Guesty in third, holding up Bunny and Liam Anfield, all three of them in a queue. Guesty's on the soft tyres, Bunny's on the soft tyres, Liam Anfield on the super soft tyres, so he's going to have a little bit more grip than the guys ahead of him, and he's going to want to use that grip pretty soon. Skyjacker on those soft tyres in 6th place, and they've got a battle behind with Rivixter and Shiren. Shiren looking for a way past the moving Porsche. He's trying to go up the inside, but he just quite hasn't got the grip to get it there, and he's going to have another go here. He's got Matt Psycho just behind him. He's out wide. Can Matt Psycho do anything about it? Matt Psycho closing up as we go. He's going to have to, Shiren's going to have to go defensive into the first corner. There's more moving up there. I can see Guesty's moved up into third place. We'll go back and we'll have a look, because Guesty, IR Graham is leading from Jokus. Oh, it's Bunny and Guesty battling it out there. And Liam Anfield in 5th. It looks like Liam Anfield's going to make a move on Guesty. Bunny's already got himself up into 3rd place. And Liam Anfield up the inside of Guesty there, demoting Guesty to 5th. Skyjacker's there in 6th. Shiren. Oh, we had a spin. Where is he? Oh my lord, I don't know. Is it Rivixter? Was it Rivixter? No, Rivixter's moving. Oh my god, I can't even find him. Oh, it was Guesty, poor Guesty. Saw him battling hard with Bunny and Liam Anfield, and he's had a small spin and a break on the front dampener of his car, his bumper, and there goes a IRG leading the way by 2.5 seconds from Jokus. Jokus got 1.5 seconds on Bunny, but Bunny's on the move, and he's got a Liam Anfield in tow, very close. Skyjacker is a second behind those guys, and a second ahead of Shiren. Shiren's only half a second of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho having a move. There is Rivixter just ahead of Noxie in 9th, Cymex in 10th. Homesick Alien is in 11th. We knew he was going to have a tough race on those medium tyres. He was hoping to gain from other people's losses. So far, only Guesty and Rido have handed him anything. Excuse me. IR Graham leading by 3.5 seconds. Nothing can stop IR Graham now. Jokus is becoming a block for Bunny, but Jokus out wide, and Bunny now just behind, getting a good tow. Liam Anfield 6/10 behind Bunny. Let's sit on board with Liam Anfield and watch the battle ahead of us between Jokus in 2nd and Bunny in 3rd. Bunny having another look, and this helps Liam Anfield close up on him. They're 2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker, this little bunch, and there they can see the Cayman just wiggling under acceleration. It just does not want to behave coming out of a corner, and Liam Anfield making a move on Bunny, but there is a Jokus in the way when they get to turn 3, and Liam Anfield going for that sweet inside line on Jokus. He makes it work, but it looks like Bunny just a little bit on the sand, and he loses a little bit to Jokus, and Liam Anfield up into 2nd place, but he's 5 seconds behind IR Graham. They're on lap 4 of 8, so we're halfway through this race already. And it looks like Joker's having to defend from Bunny. Bunny wants a piece of that action. Shiren's up ahead of Skyjacker. My word, Shiren, he was a second behind last time. It looks like Skyjacker's coming back. He's off the road. Matt Psycho's trying to find a way past Skyjacker. The Vodafone Porsche is in trouble now with the Sick Children's Trust trying to get up the inside of the Vodafone Porsche, and there he goes. Matt Psycho now up into 6th place ahead of Skyjacker. We saw Skyjacker's woes started a couple of corners before that. There's Cymex in 8th place and 9th for Rivix. The Rivix is just about to get overtaken by the medium clad Homesick Alien. He's going for a move up the inside. And Rivix's tyres on the soft. He should be okay, but there you go. The Alien up into 9th place ahead of Rivixter. Rido in 11th. Noxie in 12. Noxie having a big one coming out of turn 1. So Guesty moves up a position, and Noxie down into 13th. Poor Noxie. He's a shell shocked in that car. He's not doing anything. No accelerator. There he goes. He's waiting for it to come round, and he's on his way. In the car 24. IR Graham, 5-second lead on Liam Anfield now. Liam Anfield did a 27.530 last time around. IR Graham doing a 27.1 and the fastest lap so far. This is some crazy stuff. Jam in the chat, give it a capital R. Beautiful stuff, Jam. You're a beautiful person. Liam Anfield then's got to try and play a big catch-up game, but I just don't think he's got the pace today. He's got to worry about Bunny, who is heading his way from behind. Shiren up into 4th now. Joker's dropping down into 5th. Joker's having a look at Shiren. Then we got Matt Psycho in 6th behind, ahead of Cymex. Homesick Alien. Oh, Rido. Oh, where's Rivixter gone? Rivixter's dropped down into 12th place. We saw Rido. We saw, who was it? Cymex? Oh no, we saw Homesick Alien getting past Rivixter earlier. But now Rido up into 9th, Skyjacker in 10th. I'm not sure why Skyjacker's down there. Where was he? We missed something with Skyjacker. He did a 35 his last lap around. Guesty in 11th, Rivixter in 12th, and Noxie there in 13th. But IR Graham has got it all under control at the front of this race. With Liam Anfield trying to hunt him down, but I just think it's too much to ask. 5-second lead on lap 6. Bunny only 1.6 seconds behind Liam Anfield. He did a 27.880 his last time around. Liam Anfield did a 27.631. Liam Anfield's on those super softs, and we saw IR Graham on the softs catching up the super softs in race 1. So you never know, Liam Anfield may burn them out, but they look good to me this late in the race. Shiren then up into 4th on those softs. Matt Psycho now, yeah, it was 4th, wasn't it? Skyjacker was. Hold on. Well, Skyjacker had a big one. Matt Psycho now up into 5th place with Jokus dropping down into 6th. Cymex is on his case now. The two poles battling it out for 6th and 7th. And Joker's just off the road trying to stay ahead of the Martini Porsche. Homesick Alien on those medium tyres, just keeping his head down, trying to make up some positions with the poorer tyre. Skyjacker in 9th, he's ahead of Guesty. A Rivixter in 11th, Rido in 12th, and Noxie in 13th. So lap 7, the penultimate lap, and it looks like IR Graham is untouchable for the moment. Still 5 seconds ahead of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield 1.4 seconds, so Bunny has pulled in a 10th or 2, but it's not going to be enough with the lap and a half that there is left to go. Shiren 1.7 seconds behind Bunny. He's on them soft tyres also. Matt Psycho, is there anything he can do from a second behind of Shiren? We saw them battling in race 1, and what a battle it was. It'd be great to see them catch each other up. Joker's there, he's trying to hold off his fellow pole. Cymex though, he wants to get past. I believe these are both in team 13. So teammates battling it out, and there goes Cymex up into 6th as Joker's drop. It's down to 7th. He's 3 seconds ahead of the Alien. No, 2.5 seconds. So if Joker's makes any mistakes, the Alien is ready. And not too far behind him is Skyjacker with Guesty in 10th place, some 3 seconds behind Skyjacker. Rivixter in 11th ahead of Rido and Noxie. And there goes IR Graham starting his final lap. Liam Anfield, he's only a second ahead of Bunny. He must be getting a bit sweaty now with Bunny chasing him down on this final lap. Shiren, oh my God, Matt Psycho has caught up. Shiren's tyres slightly cut on that left-hand side. And Matt Psycho, like taking candy from a baby, just whips up the inside along the straight. But no, Shiren's coming back. Is there beef? No, Matt Psycho gets through and Shiren down into fifth. He tried, but he hasn't got the grip on that left-hand side. You can see it was all smoking up for him. Simex in sixth, 2 seconds behind Shiren. Is Shiren in trouble? How cooked are his tyres? Matt Psycho on the move. IR Graham then. He's bringing her around. He's 4.2 seconds. Liam Anfield trying his hardest, but he's got to try and stay ahead of Bunny. He's pulled a little bit of time out on Bunny, the top three. Matt Psycho in fourth. He's got Shiren close in tow though. Matt Psycho cannot rest for a second all the way up to the finish line. Simex in sixth. He's just too far back to do anything now. Joker seventh. Homesick eighth. Skyjack ninth. Ghosty 10th. And here comes IRG, sorry. IR Graham coming around to take the final corner, comes over to take the checker flag for the second time this evening. There you go, IRG, well done. Liam Anfield on the podium at last, in second, and Bunny in third. Take a boo, my son. Matt Psycho there in fourth, ahead of Shiren in fifth, and Simex in sixth, with Jokus in seventh. Homesick Alien very close in eighth. Skyjacker bringing her home in ninth, just ahead of Guesty in 10th, with Rivixter coming home in 11th place, ahead of Arido, who's just coming around the final corners and now in his Alpine Star fast lane Porsche as he crosses the line in 12th place. Awesome stuff. And Noxie in the Jägermeister Porsche bringing her home. He's got the lap times 29.1. Who got the fastest? 27.1. Is that the fastest of the evening? I think it might be. I think IRG got the fastest lap. Who got it in the first one? Skyjack. No, Skyjack got it in the second one. I think Homesick Alien got it in the first one. I'm not sure, you know. I'm really not sure. There you go. IR Graham takes the win from Liam Anfield, and Bunny is your podium. There he is for the second time tonight, raising that trophy. He got the fastest lap of this race, but I'm not sure about the round. That might go to Homesick Alien. I thought he was 26.3 or something. Skyjacker was a 26.7. Unsure. Well, let me take you to the race results. Boo, with my weird little floaty arrow. IR Graham takes the win from Liam Anfield. Bunny gets a third spot on the podium. Take a boo, my son. Matt Psycho in fourth place, ahead of Shiren in fifth. Simex sixth, with Jokus in seventh. Homesick Alien bringing her home eighth on those medium tyres, with Skyjacker at ninth. We saw him as high as fourth or fifth at some point, but obviously had an issue, dropped down to ninth. Guesty in 10th, we saw him spinning out. Rivixter in 11th, Rido in 12th, Noxie in 13th, and IR Graham got the fastest lap on lap 4 with a 27.130. Mama Sykes is in the chat saying congrats Graham, great racing guys. Thank you, Mama Sykes. Right then, what have I got to tell you? Nothing really. Don't forget, if you want to get involved, you can jump into Discord. The Max 5s, I believe, has just opened up for Friday night racing starting early June. So if you want to have a go in those little Mazdas, get yourself over to the sign up in our Discord and get your name down. There's room in the Clio Cup if you fancy it. I think there's room in the HPEC if you also fancy it. What else is up and running? I can't remember. But get over to Discord. The links are in YouTube, I noticed, and if you go to the profile of the Virtual Racers Club channel, you go on about, it's got a load of links there for all of our website, our Discord, all of those. But I like reading out the website, so I'll say it one more time: www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. When you go there, you get a pop-up saying, do you want to join our community, and that will take you through to our Discord if that's how you want to be in touch with us. Keep an eye out during the week for this channel. We still have to come for your enjoyment, the Sunday Cup with the Shelby GT 350s. We also have the Clio Cup, and we also, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm behind now. I've done the Raptor raid, so yeah, Clio Cup and the Sunday Cup is still yet to be done. Friday night, I believe we're at Special Route X for a Speed Fest, NASCAR style thing in the group. The road car group 3. I'll explain it when we get there. And then on Sunday night, again live with the HPEC. Thank you for joining us here this evening for round 2 of the Porsche Sprint Trophy. Well done to IRG and Skyjacker for the wins. And well done to you lot for putting up with me for this long. I will catch you later. I was your broadcaster and commentator, Phil My Anus. Thank you very much and good night.